Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is Motivation Monday. So for today, I wanted to share this piece of advice with you. It says what to tell myself when I'm feeling discouraged. So I think this is really important because I think our mindset is huge. And when we're feeling discouraged, changing our mindset to a more motivated or positive mindset is going to get us a lot further in overcoming whatever challenges we might be facing. So number one is this is tough, but so am I. I think that's huge in that we are going to face tough things in life, and it's okay to acknowledge, like, this is hard for me, this is tough, but to also realize that you're tough too, and that you can take on these challenges that life throws at you. You are strong enough, you are tough enough. Being able to have that mindset and to tell yourself that is really important in getting through tough times. Number two is I may not be able to control the situation, but I am in charge of how I respond. I think this one is a really, really important one because there's a lot of power in that, because ultimately our response is what is going to determine the outcome and how we feel about a situation. So there's this other saying that says life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. And it's so true. We can't control what comes our way. We can't, there's a lot of things in life that come our way that we can't control. But what we always have control over is our response and our reaction. And how we choose to respond and react to situations is going to be really important. So there's a lot of power in that. And I think that one is really good to keep in mind, that I may not be able to choose what has happened to me or to control. I may not be able to control this situation, but I can control and I can choose how I react to that situation. Number three is I haven't figured this out yet. So that's just a great reminder that there's so many things in life that maybe at this moment you don't have it figured out. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know what you want to do after high school. Maybe you don't know right now in this moment. Maybe there's many things you're unsure about. But don't get down on that and don't get discouraged because you just don't know yet. You will. You will eventually figure it out. So just keeping that in mind, I think, is really motivating and really helpful when you're kind of in a time where you're not sure, where you're trying to figure it out. Number four, this challenge is here to teach me something. I like this because I think I like to look at challenges and obstacles as an opportunity to grow and learn. If we switch our mindset from this is hard to what is this teaching me, or how is this helping me to grow as a person, that's going to make a huge difference in your life when you're faced with challenges. It doesn't necessarily make the challenge easier, but it can greatly impact your emotions around that challenge and even the outcome. Because if you can switch to a more optimistic view, or be able to look at what you're learning from it or how you're growing as a person, you're going to feel better ultimately about the outcome and getting through that situation. So I think just kind of sometimes looking at challenges as a way to grow and learn can be really helpful. Number five, all I need to do is take it one step at a time, breathe, and do the next right thing. There's so much power in that. I think I've touched on this in other videos. But like we've talked about before, taking things one step at a time helps first and foremost to not become overwhelmed with the bigger picture, and taking that moment to pause and breathe when you are trying to take the next step. That helps you to then do the next right thing when you're able to pause and breathe, because then you're more prepared when you take that moment to pause to respond to a situation with rationale rather than just reacting to a situation. So all you have to do every day with whatever you're doing is take it one step at a time, pause and breathe in between, and do the next right thing. It's really that simple. And like I said, when we pause and breathe, we give ourselves more of the ability to logically respond to a situation rather than just react out of emotion, or just react and then later regret maybe what we did. So I really liked these tips. I think they're great for Motivation Monday, in things that you can tell yourself when you're feeling discouraged, or maybe when you're struggling with different things, going through challenges, going through tough times. So I hope that helps. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope you have a good week ahead. I will see you tomorrow for Tip Tuesday. Talk to you guys later.